Alright. Had a little camera malfunction before. This is my SCX10 III. We're breaking in these tires. It already dropped once, but I was kind of pushing it too hard for a second there, and I realized I didn't have turned the camera on, so we'll see if these will, they're just, you know, we got to break them in. They just need to be scrubbed in. Little bumps are all right. We drove some lines out here before. It's pretty cool. So this is where we're just kind of, I remember some of this stuff. Just, you know, we're just gonna scuff these on in and see what the jury thinks about them. No comp truck, but that's not what I built it for. Otherwise you wouldn't use the bed, you wouldn't use the tires, you wouldn't use this chassis, period. But get away, fly. Yeah, see, we just don't seem to want to. This is pretty close terrain to where I'm going to be next weekend, so what I'm going to do is probably just soften those front foams. I think just softening the front will help it more. They're Joras, you just cut the pieces on them, but see how we run in this cracked area here. See, we usually start, I think, yeah, see, I'm on a different line than we were before. Let's turn up over here. Do some more suspension work to it. I don't remember what. I've driven this in a long time and it just feels kind of floppy compared to what it used to be. I did change some springs on it, and we tried to stiffen that back end. Just that right corner loves to, so I could put a stiffer spring right there. Get the back end down the hole there. Come on, turn out of there. Fine, we're just going to pivot you around your head. Oh, let's break something. That's good. Something just snapped. 5 minutes out here. See, climbing cracks, you got to have a really good sidewall to grip, and these are not. They're just too new. We're just gonna have to keep driving on. Let's see if we can reposition a little bit here. That back end up in there. There we go. There we go. Nope, there we go. Yep. Now, let's just go cruise around some more here. Just gotta scuff them in. Then I'll try some harder lines, see what it does. Might have to soften the back end springs just a tiny bit. See if we can crawl this crack right here. Let's get over here so we're gonna come down over here. We're gonna crawl up this crack to the top. So we got to turn out right there if I can do that. This try to center you on the truck there. It's going to take a while to break these things in. Let me see if I can get out of the shade out of the way, but I might have to stand behind it so I can see what I'm doing. You have to turn out right here. Then you got to put your tire in that hole, and then we're going to rotate it back. Okay. So far so good for a trail truck. That front tire. There she goes. Yeah. I don't know. For a trail truck, it's not bad. Let's go this way. Ooh. Put that front end down. Thank you, wait. Yeah, bumpers don't last very long. They get scuffed all the time. Eventually I'll probably just pull it off and leave it off, but I like the looks of it. So I've got like a black marker that I'll just touch it up every time you drive it. Same thing with the rock rails. It's the way it is. It's what crawling's all about. You made them, use them. Let's see, now we come over here. We cruise down over here. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Hop down over here. Drive down to us, and we'll come over this line. There we go. Yeah, there. Let's see. I think we'll come down right there. I hope I can see you, or you can see it, because I can't see it. My GoPro, the screen's off, so. Let's see. Now, we could go over that, but I really want to climb right up over there. Turn. Actually, let's back it up here. Yeah, I don't know. These are, you know, I think it deserves a Falken sticker on the door. That's not bad. Again, it's not. You're gonna do competitions. You don't want an SCX10 3. Maybe the new Coyote, but you don't. You need to get into comps. You're gonna either build custom or something else. VRD carbon. Maybe work up a pro. This is a hard line. Over here. I know this won't climb it. Even with proper tires, this won't climb it. But we're gonna try it while we're right here. It's that crack right there. Just to see if it goes further than it did before. I am pretty sure it will not. Get out of there we go. Now you get your back end up in here. Oop, no, see. I didn't think it would climb that. Actually, after the suspension changes, it never has even gone up there. So I have rigs that will do that. This one has never been one that would do that. Alright, I'm going to drive over to another spot and try it over there. Oh, we couldn't go up that way. I did have to recalibrate the speed control. I forgot I changed my radio, so that's why I was probably having trouble with reverse earlier. But let's see if she'll hold here. Pretty side hilly. Yep. Cruise up in here. Okay, this is where we want to go. It's right up the mountain right there. It's over here, so we don't hit the bumper again. This thing is the question of the day. This is pretty decent at side hill. I don't know. This is, I like it because I made it to honcho, but I'm just not a huge fan of the SCX10 3. The base 3, I just have my doubts. I don't think it's going to climb this, but okay, we're going to have to, oh, no. See, these don't even have the ability to bump up there. Old tires did. Now they're scuffing in. We got some scuff in. I mean, they're coming together. I think if I soften the front, it's just I think it's just the way they are. Might help softening that front foam a little bit. This is a pretty steep little line though. Ooh. Get over there. To the left, please. Get off me, fly. Well, we're gonna have to go out around this way. Work us that way? It's supposed to go up over the point there, buddy. You're kind of stuck. It's the first time that's ever happened. It break? Nope. I don't think so. Well, that was disappointing. The bumper bent, it didn't hit the bumper. I mean the bumper scuffed, but that was super disappointing. I don't even think softening those foams are gonna help. I think we're just not, yeah, I think the jury gonna come back with a disappointment right there. Let's try it again. Never had to catch one coming off of here. Not even this one. I think I'm gonna go back to my old tires. I think it's just time to, oop, no, we gotta get this up over here. Too low. No. Let's go back. I want to try this other line over here. We're going to see if we can work up through that just for fun. See if I can, let me try and climb up this. This is easy. Normally we'll come down actually and then go right up there. So I'm going to turn around. We're going to come down this and then see it. That's how you get up there, is that line up there and then come down. But I'll have to go set the truck up there. So we'll do that and then come down. All right, let's try and come down here without falling off the end. I want to break the truck a few days before the event. I mean, I got other stuff to drive. It's not a big deal, but this is kind of my trail truck that I kind of built for it. Oh, look at that. Right in the bumper. That's the whole point, is you got cool bumpers you got to work around. All right, now this is the key. If it does this, well, it should do this. If it doesn't do this, then we're, well, those tires are gonna go anyway. I don't know. Probably put them on something, sell it. I might just sell this one. You guys want to buy an SCX10 I do like the honcho style though, but all right, this will dump you down in. So you got to get up here and throttle through like that. Then very side hilly like that. And then, oh, you got to go this way. I forgot. You got to turn up in here. Hook your tire right here. And then you got to turn yourself out and up. Okay, now this line's cool. So this is like, this ain't gonna do that. You can turn, hook your tire right there, your rear tire, and like pull up through that section, come up. This truck's not gonna do that. It's never been able to do that. Too much weight in the rear with the tire and whatnot, but this is the other comp line. It's kind of tricky, but not bad. Yeah, well, it was all right there. should get up there and see what I'm doing, but I'm not gonna, because I want to try to do this line. I'm quite certain it will not. Come here, truck. Being a trail truck like this, it's not gonna work, but we'll see. I doubt it. Well, I know it's not. I don't doubt it. I know it's not gonna work. If it does, I'll be blown away, but not with these tires. The body's too fat too. Yeah. Okay, well, have to bleep that. Let's go hike down and get it. Well, it went all the way down, but it didn't get hurt as far as I can tell. Scuffed the body a little more. Yeah, I don't even think softening them in the fall. I think they're a ready to run tire, and they're just no good. That's why I like kits, although I put ready to run tires on it because I wanted to try them. But kits, you just build and put your tires on and whatever you want. But let's see. Let's run this crack up here. I think we pretty well came what we needed to see. These tires they're not going to work. So we are going to go throw the old G8s on it. I still got them, the Proline G8 TSLs, and go from there. Oh yeah, see, that's just, come on, dude. Yeah, just walk up that before. Case in point, don't buy a kit, build it, and then put ready to run tires on it. It's just not gonna work. Whether you really like them or not, it's wasting your money. All right, let's show you what we got going here. Let's put these in my pouch. We're done for the day. So I don't know what I'm gonna cut out. I did a lot of recording, took some lines that, I mean, really more competition lines. Some of them I knew it wouldn't do. Some of it's never done before and I knew it wouldn't do it, but these tires, the gist of this is, whether you like them or not, get rid of ready to run tires and go to a decent type of tire. These just, no. And I love, you know, and I love the Falken stuff. I mean, Wild Peak AT3W on the Cherokee, you know, I like them. But let's show you what we got under here. I might end up selling this truck. Let's just stuff that right there. There we go. Basically, it's just an SCX10 It's a builder's kit. Came with the dig unit, which I've locked out. But you know, I built this like a year ago, and I've just never really liked the 3. I put these fender well liners. These are bowls from Target. 50 cents a piece. Just kind of cut them up and milled them out and then drilled them and ground them off so that it wouldn't, oh, that's what we broke. Look at that. So we come down that hill. I don't know if I'll probably keep that in, but I knew it hit something. I knew something would come undone. Oh well. I'll probably just pull them off. I'm probably just gonna sell this truck. It's never really hit me very well. Bumper's all right. Double strength, worked. I brazed that up and brazed the rock rails slide back there. So we got just a 45 kg servo from Amazon. I like Superior batteries, so I put this little battery mount up here. This is one of the factory mounts that just kind of bolted in up there, right here in the center, kind of like the new Coyote. I mean, that wasn't hard. Obviously, they realized that this, button that back up. I realized that this wasn't the best chassis idea. So somebody at Axial decided to make it a solid chassis instead of bolting it together in the middle. I don't know. They come with huge shocks. They stand up clear in the air. You know. But this has been great. The 12-turn 550. Tuned 1080. I probably tweak that a little more now that I got a different radio with it. I want to tighten a couple little things and probably take a little more of the deadband out of the center. I got a Futaba radio in it now, so I usually use with my crawlers. So but you know what, I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna throw electronics in it from a ready to run that I had. I got a Capra some time ago, throw a motor in here, basic speed control radio, and I think it's time this one's gonna go. I think I'm just gonna run something else. I asked to do competition lines, and I knew it wouldn't do them in the first place, but then it just, this truck's never really grabbed me that much. So a lot of brass in it, brass knuckles, steering hubs, steering knuckles, C hubs, and then the diff cover. Got brass rings in the tire, brass hexes on the wheel there. You can see that black piece back there. It's a 9mm chunk of brass. You know, it's a good truck. It's just never really hit me. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that's the SCX10 base, the honcho, and boy, I wrecked it good. I've never had to catch one coming off that, and this one, just these tires just didn't want to be on the rocks. So Proline bed, some scale stuff, you know, cool. It's not, you know, this is fine. It tracks the shocks that I put the SE springs on. Put the body over there. SE springs on it, front and rear. Just kind of ground things down, made it work. But yeah, we done broke off our bowl. Oh well, whatever. It's fun. I got other stuff to drive, so not a big deal. I don't even think I'm gonna take, I don't know if I'm even take it this weekend. It really kind of disappointed me today. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Cody. We'll catch you next time.